afraid to say it. I have realized that sadly, our politics in recent months is taking a turn for the nasty. It's going down a very slippery road, which is very unfortunate, very heartbreaking, especially for us as young people who have entered the States and who have been working assiduously, working hard. We have been respecting persons, we have been respecting boundaries. And I know, and I've seen videos and comments, and I don't want a case because already I'm seeing some attacks on social media where, like I mentioned earlier, that I'm accused of not having done the drain properly, or the NWA, the implementing agency, didn't do the drain properly. And I know we're heading into political silly season, and I do not want the mayor himself or any of his operatives to come about and to put any blame at my feet, because I have done what I am supposed to do, and I want him now to do what he's supposed to do.
I can understand that, because the social media bloggers from your side too, Rhoda, and the other side, they are not afraid to lie.
I mean,
they lie with such ease.
Well, you know, Cliff, that is one thing I condemn, and I condemn wholeheartedly. Whether it's been done by JLP bloggers or PNP bloggers, I mean, we should be focusing on real issues. Talk about the issues. You can support and defend those who you support without lying, without smearing, without attacking. I mean, Chris, I would want a whole platform to come and share some of the attacks that I have had to endure and that I have been enduring.
I see them.
I wake up,
I see some of them.
I wake up and I see some wild accusations. You know, and you know, Cliff, I don't want to really get out there and say certain things now, but you know, at the right time, I will share. But what I want to encourage other young people who are out there, still do not be deterred by the negativity and what you see happening, because it's good people with good intentions. Step aside, and Jamaica is doomed. Cliff, it is because of my love for my people and my love for my country why I'm sticking this out and I'm fighting hard. I don't know if in recent time any other young individual have come under the kinds of attacks that I have come under. And why? I came in, young person from a poor family, sold in the market with my mother to help to get a good education, have my master's degree, doing my PhD, which I've had to put on hold because of how immersed I am in this politics. I got out there. Every resource that I have gotten, I go out there and I spend it on the people. When we don't get enough from CDS, I reach out to ministers, I reach out to private sector, and instead of applaud the effort of the young member of parliament and aspire to some of the members of parliament and some of those in the political arena are guilty of it too. So instead of emulate then what is good, you have people that start off with a rumor, oh, how is Rhoda able to do so much work? She must be getting more money. And then now they keep adding to it. Oh, she must be involved with the Prime Minister. That's why she's getting more money. These things are heartbreaking. You have families involved. You have people involved. The latest I see now, clip on social media, is that I got pregnant for Prime Minister and did an abortion. Those things are hurtful. Those things are sickening. And then you have others, you know, Cliff, that take it and they run with it and they put this out there and they don't have any consideration for how these things hurt people and their family. Just last night, I saw another situation with Minister Vaz where he made a statement about the temporary ban on the ride sharing until we are able to put certain regulations in place. And I see a youngster responded to say this is expected coming from a sex offender. And I mean, I don't want to go further into what discussions have been had where the young man is very apologetic about what he did. And you know, we need to be careful and mindful. You're real people, and some people might wonder, you know, why haven't I gone the route of lawsuit yet? When I saw them emerging around the time of the local election, I contemplated it. I did seek some legal advice. But you know what I said to myself, Cliff? I said, you know, I will suffer. I will I am willing to suffer and push through this because I know that there's no truth to it. Because if I was to come out and put forward a lawsuit, in my mind, I'm saying, it would move it from the gossip channels to mainstream media. And I didn't want that for it to become a distraction to hurt the rest of candidates and to hurt the party. Mm-hmm. So I suffered through it. I battled through it, still suffering through it, because my reputation has taken a hit for it. And why? Because I decide that I'm not sharing my personal life. I don't believe I should. I reserve the right as much as I'm a public citizen. I don't need to be sharing certain things on social media if I don't want to. I don't need to be sharing my personal life to say who I'm dating or if I'm in a relationship or if I have children of my own. And in the absence of that, persons came out. Cliff, where this rumor originated to? Back when President Kagame came here, I'm not afraid to say it. It's my story. I can tell it. I was battling with fibers, and so my belly had a little bulge. And one parliamentarian from the other side made a laugh and said, "Look like Rhoda is pregnant." And that is where it just spiraled from there.
What?
It just spiraled from there. And I've chosen to ignore and just immerse myself in the work because while this is happening, the work of the people must go on. And I'm not going to allow any bullies or anyone to weaken me or to try to break my spirit. If I could go to bed hungry, many nights when my mother didn't have anything to feed me and she had to tell me to lie down flat on your belly and go to your bed. And I go to school to do my exam with just my taxi fare. And I will live in this one bedroom with board and zinc, and I watch my mother fan a fire to make some porridge. And when we move to Tulsa Road and I'm in primary school, I see my mother lift up the market bag on her shoulders and go down to Santa Cruz and running from the Metro Man. And even when her blood pressure high, she's out there. They can't break me. They're never going to break me. These things are making me stronger, and I am going to work, and work some more.